imagine, for example, today as we're in 2016, just last year, gay marriage in the US was legalized or something. But you have people transgender, this gender, that gender, blah blah, all this stuff, people obsessing on their sexuality or whatnot. But imagine a few hundred years from now, and I'm a cyborg. As far as I know, I have no descendants. But let's say if I had a descendant, and one of my descendants of my descendants of my descendants is on some trip or whatnot, and they're not just homosexual or heterosexual or transsexual or transgender or this or whatnot. Maybe they're no sexuality regard to human beings, but they get out and they encounter, maybe they go through a sentient cloud of molecules or something that's the size of the solar system, and within this sentient cloud somehow it filters in through the filtration system or whatever starship my descendant is zipping along in, and the mindliness of this being that has maybe been floating for millennia somehow sexually arouses my cyborg descendant, and maybe my cyborg descendant gets aroused in some way that's mechanical too. Well, how would you write about that kind of sexual arousal from a being that nowadays we would consider inanimate, using a way to get to the inner person by means that we've yet to develop. These are things that you can project out. And when you look at science fiction, this is why I say science fiction is such a juvenile genre, because even the best science fiction, even these so-called masses, Arthur C. Clarke hints at this a little bit in 2001, but his way is to back away from it and just leave it, the book and the film with the, oh, I can't explain it, the ineffable. And that's good to a certain degree. But if you want to really move something like science fiction forward, and when I do my science fiction book, I'm going to be tackling some of these things, and you have to deal with things that are beyond what is currently in the human experience. And that means you're going to have to make something up. It's going to have to be fictional. But just like I said about an alternate kind of sexuality, there's some cyber inorganic sexual turn on. How could someone like me feel that? But I can try to imagine that most people, however, won't even think of these things.